Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to be discussing about the registration process of a trademark. For registration of a trademark, you need to file an application before the Trademark Registry. You can do so at any of the 5 designated trademark offices which are in Delhi, Bombay, Calcutta, Chennai and Ahmedabad. The basic documents required for filing an application are the name of the owner, that is, whether it would be in the individual name, the name of the startup or the company. In case of startups, you also need to give an additional registration of a startup company. For startups and companies, you need to authorize a person who would be signing the documents, and an authorization letter in his name by the board is required. For filing through attorney, a power of attorney in the name of an attorney is also required. Apart from these, the basic information includes the description of goods or services, the classes under which you are seeking registration, the priority date from which you are claiming your usage, and in case the priority date is prior to the date of your filing, that is, if you are filing an application today and you are claiming a right before the date, or if you are claiming the usage of the mark before the date of the filing of application, you need to support it with an additional affidavit in support of your claim, along with all supporting documents, which includes your invoices, bills, your advertisement expenditure, promotion, your pamphlets, banners, letterheads, emails, and if the mark was developed by some external agency, an NOC from that external agency claiming that they have no objection if you get the mark registered in your name and the mark was developed by them for you only. The basic fees for filing a trademark application is rupees 5,000 in case of individuals or startups, and 10,000 rupees in case of companies. There is also an additional 10% discount if the application is filed online. Before filing an application for registration, it is also suggested that you first identify the classes under which your goods or services fall and under which you can claim registration or are actually using your goods or services. The second step involves a priority check, that is, to see whether a similar mark is already registered or applied to under the same class in which you are seeking registration, so that appropriate steps to avoid those objections can be taken beforehand. After priority check, you need to fill the basic details and file an application before the trademark office as per your local jurisdiction. After filing of the application, the trademark office issues an examination report, generally within a time frame of 30 days of filing your application, in which either your application is accepted to proceed further or office objections are raised. The basic office objections generally includes prior applications with the similar mark already in record, or the mark being general in nature and not registrable. There may be certain additional office objections which may be raised based upon individual cases. Once you receive an office objection, it is highly important that you note the date, since the office objection is to be replied within a period of 30 days, and if not, your application may be abandoned also. After filing a reply to the examination report, the trademark office would again check and see whether it needs to proceed further or some additional examination report is required to be issued. In case your application proceeds further, it is published in the Gazette and is open for public to oppose. Any person having any objection against the registration of your mark can oppose the application within a period of 120 days of the publication. If no opposition is filed within 120 days of the publication, your mark proceeds for registration. However, in case an opposition is filed within the time frame of 120 days against your application, you need to file a reply to the opposition and contest it along with filing additional documents in support of your claim. Once both the parties present their claims, the Registrar of Trademarks looks into it and decides whether the opposition is to be rejected or allowed. In case the opposition is rejected, your marks proceed for registration. However, in case the opposition is allowed, your application is rejected and the procedure stops there. Upon filing of a trademark application, you can write the alphabets TM on the top right corner of your mark, which denotes that your mark is protected. However, please note that you cannot write a registered mark or the symbol R within a round circle, that is the representation of a registered mark, until and unless your mark is actually registered by the Trademark Office. Doing so is a punishable offence under Section 107 of the Trademarks Act.